Hey friends, it's Mike Parsons here, Bluegrass with Friends, and Fireball Mail is a good song. And lots of people play it, and so we're going to do it today in the key of G. I was YouTubing my good buddy Roy Acuff, so he had this out clear back in 1943. It was actually on a movie. So it's got two chords, G and D. That's the one chord because G is the first note in the scale and D is the fifth note. So it's called the 5 chord. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Tracks are clear. Look at her climb. Hear the freight clearing the rail. But she's late. Fireball mail. Watch her swerve. Look at her swerve. Get the curve out the way. Watch her fly. Look at her sail. Let her by. Look at her roll. There she goes. Eating that coal. Watch her fly. Hugging the rail. Let her bye. Fireball mail. Bye. Fireball mail. Alright, so let's attempt to show you what I played during those solos, okay? So this song's in G. The first thing you want to do is play yourself a G scale so you know where your fingers go. Okay, that's the open string starting position. Next octave starts on the 3rd finger, so it's called the 3rd finger starting position in my method of teaching. So when you're playing the low G scale, it's this shape. When you're playing the high G scale, it's this shape. So the 2nd finger is high on the bottom strings and it's low on the top 2 strings. Ends on G right here on your E string. And so we're going to go. Okay, so just that little. Let's try and break that down really slow for you. So you go 1, 2, 3. So that's open D string. And then you pick up your bow, swing around, hit an E. That's the 1st finger on the D string. And then you come in bowing the D and the G string at the same time. And this is, in any other instrument, this is called a hammer-on. But in the fiddle, it's just called a slur. So after that, we just slide from B flat, the low first finger, to the high first finger. That's B flat to B. Back to the open A. Then you're back to the third finger on the D string, which is a G, an E note, and then D. So that's starting again, same thing I showed you already. So B, C, D. So same bowing trick, but now we're on a D chord, so we're using the D string here. The D string is our drone, first finger, second finger, and another one of those slurs or a hammer-on sort of thing. So you can really do the same thing without bouncing the bow. So D, 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 E, G, 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 E, D, G, 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 E, D, B, G, D. Then you always fancy it up at the end. So keep it simple, stick to the melody during the solo, but then at the end, throw some extra fancy stuff in there. So what I just did. So D, 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 E, G, B, B, A, B, A, G, F, E, D, E, F, G, A, B, A, G, F, D, E, F, G, G, D, E, B, B, C, G. Something like that. Okay? So that's the first solo. Okay, now, I remember now, the second one I went up here. So I slid from D, E, G. So this is the third position. My first finger is where the third finger normally goes. So, da 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 da. All right, so this is a G note, this is a D note, and this is called third position. The great thing about it is when you have this first finger locked on the middle two strings, you have a G chord. So that's covering both the D and the A string. And then the low G string here you can use as a drone. So I'm sliding the third finger, da 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 da, and then da 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 da. Okay, now when you get up here, and again you just move this over here, now you got a D chord. So I was using the first finger on the A and E strings for my D chord, but then after that, you got to move your first finger back to the middle two strings. That's where your G chord is. So that's 4, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1. We're talking fingers here. Fourth, second, first. Da 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 da. So. Hopefully that helps you get that part of that solo. Okay, bowing tips. Now, a lot of people, when you're first learning the fiddle, you see how difficult it actually is. And a lot of it has to do with keeping your bow perpendicular to the bridge here. If you got it going like this, it slides across the strings. It doesn't track right. It's like driving your car out of alignment. So that anyhow, you got to keep that square to the bow, to the bridge here. This is the bridge. You want to have 3 lines here, all parallel to each other. If you get too far this way or too far this way, it doesn't sound right. So anyhow, I hope that I've helped you learn Fireball Male. Thanks a lot for watching, and keep on fiddling and have fun doing it.